Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. So I guess the theme of right now is like walk and talk, right? Gotta get my steps in, but I figure I will take you with me as I am doing my little walk. There is a mower, tending to the grounds here, so if it gets a little loud or I take pauses, sorry about the mower. But we have to keep the grounds very nice, right? Grounds have to be nice. But yeah, so I figured today I wanted to talk a little bit about I don't know if you call it like wanderlust, where it's just like this ongoing need to move and see things and do things and travel is part of it, and just kind of like wanting to get up and go sometimes. At my core, at my baseline functioning, I generally am like, I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. I need something new. And in doing that, it's sort of like, it lends to why I like to travel so much. But I also mentioned the other day, I am very much a creature of habit. So I will travel, but I keep going back to the same places over and over again. And more recently, I'd say like in the past 4 years, sometimes that has to do with just dietary accommodations. Like I go places where I know I won't be struggling to find food. So that's sort of like a new factor that didn't always exist for me before. So learning to sort of like navigate that and like, what does that mean and what does that look like? But there are certainly days where I'm just like, I would love to just get in my car and go. But I have to adult and have adult responsibilities and the like. But like, there are times that I'm just like, I just want to pack a little backpack and just drive, just go places. No rhyme or reason to it, nothing in particular, just go and see the world. And it's hard because with work you feel tethered. I'm tethered to a job. I can't just be like, nah, I feel like driving today. I can't. I have to support myself and do the adulty things. I travel when I can, but there's something in me. There's something in me that's just like this strong driving desire to like want to go more places. And there's also a cost that comes with that, not just the time cost of being tethered, but the financial cost. It's not super affordable to be able to travel all the time and do things like that. Like I do have a skill set, and this skill set, I am awesome at finding deals. I really am. Like I can be patient, and I can do a lot of research, and I can figure out ways of doing things affordably for me. I definitely have figured out, how to do that for myself. But that doesn't mean that they're cheap. Sometimes it means waiting or planning. Sometimes it means, getting a last minute deal on something. And that's like the total opposite, right? But because I have that skill set, it allows me to do some of the things I do. Like I'm gonna need to get away. I'm gonna hop on a cruise. Because I figured out like when is a good time to travel, what my budget is. Like I did the calculus and I figured it out. But like, this world is a huge place. This world is a huge place, and so much of my travels is like, national travels, and I'd love to see more of the world. I'd love to see more of how other people live their day-to-day lives. That was one thing I loved. I went to Hawaii once. This was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago now. Maybe not that long ago, maybe 7. I don't know. Time is weird. But I went there and I spoke to the people at the hotel. I said, I don't want to do the touristy things. I rented a car, and I said to them, I was like, what do you do on your day off? Where do you go on your day off? I want to see what it's like to live here. I want to see and understand what the culture of this location is like. And it was awesome. It was amazing. And it was, I will never forget that. She's like, I love my island. I love my island. And getting to see her enthusiasm and her passion for the place she loved and lived, and being able to share that, and for her to be able to share her experience with me, and for me to be able to appreciate and learn from her. That was awesome. That was awesome. And I would love to be able to do that more. But, you know, it's not easy to do that. That trip took me like 3 years to plan and be able to manage. Like that was like a long time coming. But I make the most of it. Make the most of wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, whatever my day-to-day holds. But I don't know if it's like the older I get, the more irritated I feel tethered. And I want to explore. I want to see more. I want to do more. And I don't know if it's because I know that time is finite, and I know, you know, there's a limit to how much time we got. So I want to make the most of every second I got and see as much and do as much as I can. But man, there's a lot out there. There's a lot to be seen. There's a lot to be experienced. I want so much. I want so much. I want to be able to do and see so much. And I hope I can. I hope I'm able to. Well, I hope I'm able to figure out more ways of doing that. But all this to say, I have a real travel bug in me right now. So I don't know what's going to come of that. But, the force is strong with this one on the, you know. But I really do. I really, really do. I also wonder, like, what it's like for all of you out there. Like, do you ever get that, like, that itch to have to go and travel and do stuff and be on the move? Do you ever feel, like, really cooped up, being, like, tied to one place? Like, I like the stability of having a home, but I want the freedom to be able to, like, go places and come back, and go places and come back, and go places and come back. And like, that's something that I don't have. Like, I do on a small scale. I do on, like, I can go on vacation, but I don't have that on, like, the grander scale of, like, you know, hey, there are, like, comic book conventions all over the country, and I'd like to, like, go down to, like, MegaCon or DragonCon, or the Gallifrey one that's in California. Like, I don't have the flexibility, you know, both time, monetary, the whole shebang, right? To just be able to, like, I want to do the thing, I'm gonna go do the thing, right? And like, yeah, I know this is called being an adult. Like, I'm not negating that. I'm just, you know, pie in the sky. If I could have my way of things in life, right? Like, if those systematic things could be different, I would love that sort of, like, flexibility and freedom that comes with that, to be able to just be like, I want to go and see the world. I want to go and have dinner in Santa Monica and watch the sunset tomorrow night. And so I hop on a flight and do that. But, like, I can't do that, right? Like, it's hard. Or I want to go and see my sister. I can't just hop on a flight and get to her, right? It's not that simple, and it's not that straightforward. But yeah, I'd love to hear from all of you out there. Like, how do you deal with feelings like this, and do you have feelings like this? Do you get these thoughts and desires to just travel and see the world and go places? And then do you also have the same frustrations that I have, that, like, the world is not structured with the flexibility, time, and finances to be able to actually fulfill all of that? It's a interesting dynamic, because there's so much out there. There's so much I want to see, so much I want to learn, so much I want to see firsthand, right? Like, it's great that we have the internet, and that we are able to see what these things are like via videos and via movies and, firsthand accounts and blogs and all the rest. They're all wonderful. But it's not the same as being there. It's not the same as feeling that air on your skin or the smells or the whole experience of going new places. It's not the same. It's good. It's good if you can't, but oh man, I really got that itch to be on the move these days. So for now, I got one trip coming up. I don't have anything else on the docket. I remember at the beginning of the year I talked about Oogie Boogie Bash, and I talked about doing like a Disney 5K. I didn't realize how far in advance you have to plan for both of those. So I messed that up. Oogie Boogie Bash. I was like, oh, those tickets are probably on sale now. Sold out. Every night, sold out. Every night for the whole Oogie Boogie Bash season. Sold out. I don't know if they release more tickets down the line or not, but when I looked the other day, it was nothing. And then similar with the Run Disney events, same thing. They sell out fast. And I did not know. I didn't realize. But now I know. So maybe I could add those to the list for next year. But yeah, I got some daydreaming and some planning to do. But I guess with that for now, I am done for the day. I'll see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired. Bye, everyone. Take care.